Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and to another reaction video. Today we're going to be watching, reviewing, and reacting to Season 2, Episode 2 of The Witcher. Okay, so I just watched the first episode, and if you watch my reaction to that, you know that I feel like the season was off to an excellent start with that. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Very curious to see where they're going to go from here. They've obviously laid some groundwork for Ciri to be a little nervous about, you know, whether or not Geralt is just going to be able to protect her, or if she herself is a danger and that he might have to go after her eventually as well. So I'm curious where they're going to go from here. And then also, of course, Yennefer and Frigilla have been attacked by who knows who or what, and I'm very curious to see what's going to happen with that too. So let's get into episode 2 now. Here we go.
I was only at the market yet. We made more than a few pennies thanks to your garden.
So is this must be like her fantasy or dream or
I
something?
can't wait to grow up together.
Oh yeah, yeah,
You,
definitely.
me, and her.
Oh,
The
oh,
family we always dreamed of.
ouch. Okay, dream is a nightmare. Dream is a nightmare.
Give her to me.
It's lovely nightmares. Oh, okay. A bit vicious.
This one was a captive of Nilfgaard. I'm also an elf. Istredwak Makirim Yin Grethit.
Do you sing our songs? Do you honor
Oh.
our elders?
She's like,
Ever shed a tear over
She's
anything,
like-
Alvin?
oh, I tried. I you know, I thought
You are no elf.
maybe some sympathy.
String them up.
Or a shared blood. Oh, Jesus. She's like, It's funny actually seeing Geralt look like
Have you been?
calm, you know, like relaxed.
Killed? Not yet. Sorry.
It all returns. Can only made fucking entrance. Back.
Wolf. The home.
This is Vesemir.
Vesemir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, by the way.
I had to make a few stops.
Fire through the heart is the only thing that puts one down. 6 hours in, that didn't occur to you?
Well, they just like make fun of each other like a bunch of guys, you know? Of course. Uh-oh. What's this?
Who the hell are you?
Princess Cirilla of Sintra. Pleasure to meet you.
Not
My people
anymore.
turned to Francesca after I failed to beat Calante. They needed faith.
Jeez.
Faith's a simple medicine for desperate souls.
Faith sustains us all in dark times.
She's like, Frigilla!
Your seduction was charming.
We've dreamt of road figures too,
They're both like,
guiding us.
just go with my
Yours is
plan!
red, mine is black.
Training?
It's like, can I do
It's
something?
dangerous.
So it's the man with the black-winged helmet.
And you want to kill him?
Yes.
Why?
I hate him.
That's not really the reason that you should kill someone. This is not, Geralt's like, alright, teaching time.
This is important. We don't kill out of fear. We kill to save lives.
In my vision, I'm lost in a maze of dead bodies. Elves stacked so high they shade the sun. Ithaline
That's
guides me clear the labyrinth, where I see the
disturbing
sunrise
looking.
on the Elven Kingdom.
That
My guide's
That-
not Ithalan. It's an
It's elder speech, but primitive. Behold the mother of forests, the deathless mother, nesting in dreams. The rest's gibberish.
No, it's an incantation about a hut, no doors.
my father. He used to scare us with stories about the witch in the woods.
yeah,
Perched on basilisk legs. She would lure the children in to be boiled.
yeah.
and eaten.
What if you guys are
Wouldn't be
being
the first
lured?
time mankind cried witch at the sight of
Does this
Belle's
seem
power.
like?
My brother's right. These are our ancestors kneeling, worshipping.
Are they?
Perhaps this deathless mother's one of the old gods.
It seems like a terrible decision if you go down there.
She's calling us.
You're really gonna go,
Stand
aren't
on
you?
until
You're
we've
gonna go.
returned.
Francesca, no.
What happened to him?
One of the oldest monsters, a demon. Long extinct. She wreaked havoc until the witches found her deep in the forest. That's what she used to kill him.
Is that
Some
what
say she still calls to
is
those
that
fortunate
what
souls unlucky
Yennefer
enough
is
cross
going
the
to?
woods, lures them in to devour them.
Fairy stories don't really work.
Wrong.
If the dreams don't mean what you think,
Behold the mother of forests.
No, she's
The
just
deathless
plowing right
mother
ahead.
nesting in dreams. Turn your back to the forest. Hut, hut. Turn your front to me. Hut, hut.
Excuse it. Let's unlegs.
You were the last surviving Witcher after Camoran fell. You and a batch of mutated orphans with nowhere else to go. Were you ready?
No,
But you protected us anyway.
no. I told you how to fend for yourselves.
Like, oh yeah, maybe you need to do the same, Geralt. Uh-oh.
Maybe excuse she wants his hand back.
Wield your wits, boys.
I'll secure the guests.
I'll check the wing.
We'll check the perimeter. Follow me! Get a move on! Let's go! Move it!
I'll find Cirilla.
No. Do what you do best. Stay and fight.
This really happened to her.
At sudden.
Oh my god.
Fire is dangerous magic. There are
Wow.
chaos.
Oh,
She lives for now.
Zillilope. Zillilope.
Move, damn it! Fucking parlor tricks. Yes. Denial. A tasty garnish.
Multiple-headed witch thing like the skeleton. What's a lushy, huh? Oh no!
You heard something. What's wrong? I don't know what happened. But I thought I could fight it.
Bro! Stop doing this. Maybe they can help you.
You could help me. Please, start.
He's gonna have to kill him. He's gonna have to. Yeah. that's that one.
Nowhere's safe now. You can't run from the world. You can't hide from it.
Let's go.
But you can find power and purpose. Just keep your sword close and keep moving.
There we go. Well, that was episode 2. Yeah, I really enjoyed this episode too. There was a lot of very creepy elements. I wasn't quite sure, you know, once we started to see Yennefer and Fringilla with the elves, I was like, okay, where are they gonna go with this? It made sense, you know, once that's who it was, it made sense that that, you know, the way that the Nilfgaardians they were with were killed, like I said, didn't just seem like normal human spears, so that made sense. But yeah, it was interesting. It quickly took a very potentially dangerous turn for them, and the what's her name, the elf mage, who I guess is now their leader instead of Filavandrel, basically was like, nah, just kill him. I don't need them. I just kill them. But, you know, the two of them were able to kind of manipulate their way into staying alive at least long enough where she realized that she might need the two of them as well because they were all having this dream. I thought it was pretty cool, honestly, you know, the storyline, the way that they're going with it, that there's this some sort of witch demon figure, you know, that is trapped or hidden or whatever in the forest underground in this hut thing, and that the figure, the witch, must have been sending out these dreams to the three of them, to powerful, you know, mages who would be able to I guess hear their messages, or her messages, and might have some sort of strength that it can draw upon, and then basically is luring them there all with things that they supposedly dream of or want. You know, you can get the things that you want. And yeah, for whatever its own nefarious purposes are going to be, is clearly going to be an issue going forward, because as I can tell so far, Yennefer is the only one of the three that didn't take the deal, even though they all pretty much concluded that that was not the person that they had thought it would be in their dream, that it was some sort of witch figure. But Fringilla and the elf mage, they straight up made those deals, and it was interesting to watch that Yennefer was able to hold out, at least for the time being. You know, once we found out that she didn't actually have her magic anymore, that somehow she seems to have like burned out after what happened at Sodden, which I presume is a temporary thing, but that becomes the thing that this witch is holding above her head, like, I can give this back to you if you do what I want. And she still refuses, which is super interesting because we know how much that power means to her and how much she's been willing to sacrifice for it so far. But it seems that she, you know, one of the things about Yennefer that's so interesting is that she wants that power. She craves that power for a variety of reasons, but she doesn't want anyone else to have power over her. So I'm imagining the idea of giving in to some unknown, potentially evil witch figure in order to get her power back, but only ending up under the power of that witch figure is something that she is super hesitant to do. like, I don't put it past her to make deals with some sort of evil figure in order to advance her own cause and grow her own strength. But this wouldn't just be that. Like, she would be somehow being owned by this creature. And, you know, from her whole story is very much one of not wanting to be owned by or controlled by or under anyone else's power. So, but I'm really curious what's going to happen now, because clearly its idea is to keep, like, pushing her. And you see how she's already struggling very much with the idea that she currently can't do magic, and what the hell is she going to do? And then, of course, the big centerpiece of the episode is Geralt brings Ciri back to the home of the Witchers, where he's reunited with his brothers and Vesemir, who was basically his father, who raised him and taught him to be a Witcher. And there's a lot of really cool and interesting scenes there. Like, I think one of the things that was really fun to watch, I think I mentioned this, was that how Geralt actually appears kind of like more relaxed, or at least less on edge, less anxious, less waiting for something to happen than he normally does when he's there, because he's around some of the only people that I guess he feels at home with, or somewhat safe with, or as safe as you can be, although who knows how much he feels that way now after this episode. Yeah. But, and of course that's the reason he ended up bringing Ciri there, because he doesn't know what to do with her, just that he has to look out for her. And so this is the place that he feels most comfortable going. But yeah, some really good scenes, talking with Vesemir, and Vesemir's like, are you ready for this? And he's like, were you ready for it? No. So he's seeing a lot of parallels between their situations there. And also, you know, Geralt very much is trying to just keep Ciri out of things. He doesn't want her involved, he just wants her to hide, he just wants to protect her. But Vesemir kind of puts it in his head, that's not what I did for you, right? I didn't just protect you and all of the other kids at the time when I was the only surviving adult Witcher. That's not what happened. I taught you how to take care of yourselves and protect yourselves. And so Geralt's like, that's what I have to do with Ciri too, you know? I might not be here at some point, and then what's she gonna do if I don't? So you see him starting to come to that realization and moving towards trying to teach her some things, at the end of the episode. It was sad. He had to kill one of his brothers. I wonder if that's supposed to be why he was acting like such an asshole, it seemed, because he was already infected with this monster. I don't know. I'm very curious about that too, because it's like, obviously that's not something that they thought could happen. So yeah, I'm wondering what exactly that is all about, that he was basically turned into one of them. Because they certainly weren't thinking that was any chance that that could happen when he arrived, even though he had clearly been skewered and was severely injured. So, yeah. Well, I'm excited to keep going. So far, I'm really liking the season. You guys will have to let me know your thoughts, and I'll just wrap this one up here. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and hopefully I will see you next time. Bye.